Where most people see a window, we see a frame. A frame that surrounds an ever-changing picture of our ever-changing world. That's what makes it the most important part of a Milgard window. Because a frame supports everything we see in a window, everything we rely on it to be. Simply put, a window is only as beautiful as the frame that surrounds it. Yeah, I frequently get asked why Milgard? Isn't a vinyl window a vinyl window? And my response to that is no. Vinyl isn't just vinyl, and a window isn't just a window. We're a Milgard window, and we're clearly the best. And there's a reason we're clearly the best. It's not one reason. I can't point to one thing and say that's the reason we're clearly the best. It's the sum total of a whole bunch of things. A whole bunch of things that a homeowner will never see, probably never think about. It's the design and the testing. It's the compound. It's the tooling that goes into creating this window. More than that, though, it's the people. It's the passion. It's the commitment. It's the pride of a workforce that has passion and pride in the product they're producing, and realize that they're making that to go into your home, probably for a lifetime to come. And it's all of that, all of those pieces all added up, that the sum total makes us clearly the best.
To put it into perspective, it's like baking a cake. The quality of the ingredients are very important, the proportions of the ingredients are very important, and as long as they're all together correctly, you'll end up with a good end result. And that's what really motivated us to develop our own compound. We use a very high quality and high level of titanium dioxide. That provides excellent weathering and heat stability in the field. We also use no fillers, so that makes it a very consistent product, gives great physical properties from a point of view of impact. We also use very high quality stabilizers to ensure that the product is heat stable.
Well, I'm really proud of the tooling that we make. To take one profile shape, design it, build it, tune it, takes about 3,000 hours. And you think about 6, 7 different shapes to build, make a window. It could be, 20,000 hours. We've been able to put in a lot of our ideas into the tooling. We've had the freedom to do that, and I'm confident we make a good product.
After the product's been extruded, we go through a series of testing such as reversion testing, impact resistance, color checks, dimensional stability, and heat resistance. If it doesn't meet the tight tolerances that Milgard has set up, it's not good enough to go into a Milgard window.
Before we even put products on the market, we test them extensively to make sure that they can withstand all sorts of different environmental conditions. We test air infiltration testing. We do water infiltration testing. We also test structural performance testing. And lastly, we test force entry performance. We want to make sure that the window or door is secure. So you can see before we even put the product on the market, we want to make sure that the window can withstand all these different forces so that it puts the homeowner at ease, that they have a good product.
All these things add up to ensure that we're making the best quality window we can.
When I look at our product, I also see our people. I picture Marion, 21, running patio door frame, Robert Fedderson leading his group, Dwayne Clifton running the show for day shift. I see the people that are responsible for getting things done. It's people that we know we can count on, do a great job for us, and they care about getting good product to our customers. So it's not just PVC powder and millions of dollars worth of extrusion equipment. It's a lot of good people that know what they're doing and taking pride in what they're doing.
I mean, we could talk about, they do their in-process checks, they do their, they do their standard works, but really, it's all about They get behind that banner, that clearly the best banner. They take pride in knowing that they build something that nobody else can as well as they can. So there's artistry in it, right? It's not a science, it's artistry. Every day they make a choice on that window. Are they going to build it right, or are they going to cut a corner? They choose to build it right. They take pride in it.
You know, when you look at the picture of your life, it isn't just one event. There's not just one thing you look at in your life. It's a series of events, each one special in its own way. It's fishing for the first time with your father on the lake at 6 a.m. It's your mom taking your picture, getting ready for the high school prom. Maybe it's the birth of your first child, birth of your fourth child. But each of those things, they add up to something special. The sum total of those things add up to your life. And you wouldn't point at just one of them as being the most important. They're all important. They're all critical along the way. And it's a lot how I look at a Milgard vinyl window. There isn't one thing that makes that window special or different. It's the sum total of all of these things added up that make us clearly the best. Where most people see a window, we see a frame. We see the hours of development, testing, and hard work. From the extrusion, to the construction, to the dedication of the people who stand behind a product built to last a lifetime. And who knows, maybe after today, every time you look through one, you'll remember everything that went into one.